Are you feeling it, you all? Are you feeling it, and are you seeing it? I've got on the YouTube. Well, I am on the YouTube. I got on the Facebook, and people were saying, they've been seeing flashes of light out of their eyes. And these flashes, this one woman explained that her and her daughter had seen some flashes of light, and they had to duck because they thought the light was coming straight toward them with their eyes. They seen it, you all. Are you all seeing stuff like that happening, and are you feeling it? Are you feeling like something is like there because you're seeing it? And are you experiencing headaches? Headaches from the sun and or other types of energy that's causing it, you all, because something's going on. And I really think there is something on with these flashes of light. Because it seems to be increasing. People are seeing more and more. Angie, you're seeing only. You're only the one. You're the only one seeing in your house. Are you talking about the light that you're seeing, the flash of light or something? Because this is. I don't think it's an isolated incident. I really don't. I think there's much more to it than what meets the eye. If you're all just listening, and if you're watching this, hello, Susan B. Honey. If you're watching this as a repeat, are you feeling like, I don't know, you got body aches, you got headaches? Are you seeing like flashes of light or light out of the corner of your eye, your peripheral vision? Are you seeing shadows, like shadow people or something like that? Are you sensing something? Is because we're being affected by something that's out there. When I say out there, it could literally be like right here in front of us in our space, even outside or inside, just right here. And we're like seeing the flashes of light. It could even be this close or something. It could be over to the side. It could be anything. Hello, warrior spirit. All you said, you all, because there's something's not right. Something's changed because something's here. And it might be a little more than something. It may be a group of one particular something, more than one, that we're seeing. And that's causing us to feel what we're feeling. You thought you saw something earlier this morning, Kimra Russian. Yeah, the energies are strong and they're different. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, strong. It's off the charts again, ex-Laurie. The Schumann resonance, something's going on. Something's causing it to be off the charts. Could it be those back-to-back solar flares? There is a lot of energy coming from the sun also, you all. A ton of it. So we've got to see. There's not any one thing that you're doing when you start seeing something, like the lights or shadowy people or feeling the energy. It probably just comes out of nowhere, just like that. And you're picking up on it. It's coming around you. It's like it's not being blocked. It's not being blocked from getting to you. And if that's the case, what if the rim, like see this wind chime? What if the rim, see this wind chime, it's at an arm's reach. But what if at the end of my arm's reach, the other rim is like, if it were to open up, I wouldn't want to have that. If I saw something that was kind of scary, I wouldn't want that veil to drop right there and like a portal or something to open. Is anybody seeing portals? Feeling portals have been opened? I love you too, Wendy. A great change is continuing. That's the way to put it, continuing. So if you're all feeling, are you feeling it? You can feel the change. Really, a change is a really good word to describe it, because that change could be a number of things. It could be for the better, and it could be for the worse. It could be affecting our bodies in a bad way, or it could be affecting our bodies in a good way, you all. It could. So with the headaches. People are getting headaches still, and neck aches. It's like we've been covering this for a while, since I think it was like before summer. The neck aches, you woke up, your neck is stiff, you feel like somebody twisted your neck and your back, your shoulder, your legs, your knees, like that. It took me 3 months for my knees to get better. I felt like they got busted. Somebody busted my knees while I was in my dream state, because I woke up and my knees were all swollen. It took me 3 months to just get the functionality back in them. And the same way with a lot of people. It takes a long time for your body to recover what's been done to it. And no one's going to convince me otherwise. It's happening like when you're asleep. It is. It's like something is attacking certain parts of your body, whether it be some type of an energy force, and or rather it be from the other realm, other type of beings. You keep hearing high pitch. Yes, that Red Bull vodka. Yes, the high pitch. I think that you're not alone in what you're hearing. I hear it a whole lot more too. It is imperative to begin to protect yourself from the current environment, the artificial. Yes, we've got to protect ourselves. Do you got any solutions that you might want to offer up? The most important is clean air, water. Yeah. You got kicked out of your life 3 times trying to enter it. When was this, Carmel Sky? Oh, I know. On my channel, I'm really shadow banned. Somebody doesn't like me, and I don't know if it's a human that has programmed it to literally suppress it. If I don't come back down here, they bring the traffic to the channel to almost a complete crawl. Like a 149 was the lowest I've ever seen it on this channel in one given hour. Out of 136,000 subscribers, they brought me down to 149 views in 1 hour, channel wide, and I've got over 4,000 videos. Each video that I do, including this video, after this video ends, it will start a downward decline like this. It will go downward for 2 days until they bring it completely flattened out. It'll be completely flattened out, and it might get, I don't know, 1 or 2 views after then, all day long, and to where nobody views it. That's what's happening to all the videos on my channel, more or less. And I'm wondering, is it happening to other people's channels too? After 2 days, the traffic is like completely halted to your videos. And I thought about doing a little trial. What if I don't post a video, say, for a whole entire week? Hello. Will they bring the traffic to this channel? Will they bring it to a screeching halt, as if this channel is like non-existent? If I went 1 whole week, if I could even last, I wonder what they would do. Oh, it would literally be bottomed out. Probably 30 or 40 people an hour, if even that. Maybe, I don't know, 100 views a day. Yeah, it's pretty sad that things have gotten to that extreme, because that is very extreme. It is. And we're not doing anything but sharing information. There's a lot of worse information that we could be sharing, a lot of worse things that we could be talking about than what we're talking about. A whole lot worse, a whole lot more unhealthy things. That's right. The video and audio quality is being messed with. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, but that's all right, you all. They made you watch commercials each time, and then they kicked you out each time. It's happening to other channels too. No, it's not. Yeah. The AI will mark them as not conductive to the system. Yeah, I agree with you on that too, because they decide what comments are allowed on the platform, what people are allowed in a live stream. That's kind of, I don't know if I like that. I don't like trolls, but really that's kind of, and then if you remember the video from yesterday, imagine living in a world where there is a global useless class. That's the word they use, useless class of beings, more or less, around the world, because they can't contribute anything that is conducive to this rising technological world. I don't like it. I don't like it. Good evening. So you all, are you feeling it? I got a little sidetracked. Are you feeling it? Are the headaches? And are you seeing light, flashes of light? Are you seeing movement through the corner of your eye, light movement and or dark shadowy movements with your eyes? Are you seeing something like that happening? Is your body being achy? You're having lots of aches and pains in your body more than you normally would, especially if you've never had stuff all your life. Then within the past year or so, your body's starting to feel all these pains that it has never experienced before in your life. And it's not due to your age or anything like that or anything that you've done. You're experiencing something and it's very abnormal. Yeah, they say that about eaters too. Yeah, see, it's not, I don't like that stuff either. Is it the AI will censor you, but the others attempting to hear you? Yeah, that's right, you all. So there's a lot. Our world is changing, you all. It's really, really changing. And we got to get strong and we got to get bold and we got to push back against the change. We do. We got to stand up to it and make it in this world. Adapt so that we can make it without giving up our individual essence within our being. Really, that's true. Without giving up the essence of who we are at the core. We've got to keep going. Time is speeding up. You see the shadow. You banish any shadows. You got a throbbing headache. Oh, planet Luna. Yeah. You have withdrawal now. Okay. That's right. Artificial Smith or Artificer Smith. Have a good day. That's right, you all. The Scientific of Vincent Tenebris. Can't say that. Latin sounds Latin to me. You are also so tired, Sky Metal. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling really tired too. And it's like, I can only speak for myself. If I quit moving around physically, moving my body, I'm going to get very tired. And it doesn't matter if I'm not tired to begin with. When I stop moving, my body gets tired. You ever hear about them using the human body as a battery for the technology? Really. And the technology requires your movement. What was that sci-fi movie where the guy, I did a video on it too. I think it's on this channel. Maybe I had to delete it. They had like a tattoo on their arm and they had to work underground for the AI or whatever it was in order to have so many hours in their life. You got paid at the end of your work week in hours. That means that's how long your life would last. And some people would, give some of their remaining hours to other people so that they can live a more fulfilling life. It literally, if you didn't move, you died. That's how it worked in that movie. It was kind of a creepy movie. I didn't watch it, but I found some clips on it, some pictures, and I would read about it. Yeah, if you didn't move, you're going to die. You don't get no hours to live. That's kind of not nice. It isn't. But I personally feel like if I quit moving, I'm going to get really tired. That's why I move all the time. Good morning, you all. Good afternoon. You're tired and you have very strange, vivid dreams. Oh, am I in a robot? Did they make me sound like a robot now, you all? Is anybody else hearing me as a robot now? It's been going on for way too long. Yeah. Well, I can come on here in the afternoon as long as I don't got nothing going on. It makes you want to stay awake a lot longer. Yes, Sarah. Sierra. I think that's something. It's clear here. No, but she's right, or he's right, whoever said that. I've been talking even to my mother or my friends or something. They said, you sound like you're a robot. And I can hear that voice in my phone too. No, that's really been heard on the other end. It sounds like I am a robot. My mother said, I can't hear what you're saying. You sound like you're a robot. And I don't know why they're doing it, you all. And I hope that we are not robots. I really hope that we are not I hope I'm not some kind of advanced form of AI from the future brought back to Earth. I really hope I'm not. Or, you know, I don't know, in a matrix, a matrix. I don't want to think of that. Do you want to think of that? That you're in a matrix and you're part of a program. Somebody said we live on a computer board. That's a theory. We live on a computer board. That doesn't sound too nice. It doesn't sound too nice. You asked. That was one of the wildest theory, and I forget what scientist had done this documentary on the Science Channel. He was saying, you know, what if you are the players in a computer game that this child is playing right here, and that's all it is, worlds upon worlds, and you're in the video game and people are playing and you're the players, or you're the people in the video game. That was wild. It is wild. Really, there's something to these video games too, you all. I know I was asking, can you feel it? Our world it's kind of weird and it's hard to grasp it. Cities on the board, we activate. Cities are on the board and we activate. No robot sound. Did you see the Simpson episode where God is a kid playing a video game? No, CH, I never did like that cartoon. I didn't. My spirit never vibed with it ever, and we weren't allowed to watch it. If it was around when I was young, we weren't allowed to watch it, and I didn't care for it, but I know that there is a lot of truth in that video, in those videos, that TV series. It's like they had a way of predicting the future, is what it's like. You are like an emotional roller coaster. Oh no, the realtors, oh my gosh. Oh, wow, Carney, that is sad. Yeah, so many people having that happening to them, you all. Strokes. Their bodies being attacked. And you could have bad headaches. You could have a stroke. You could have backaches. You could have swollen legs, swollen knees. All of that. All of it. Extreme exhaustion. In your waking life, to where you can't even hold your eyes open. Hello. Yeah. You got very, very angry. Okay, that's right too. That's right. Issues of anger. And you lost your temper, and you rarely ever happens, and you feel so bad about it. LM. Okay, are you all having outbursts of anger? Fits of rage? Or do you feel like it comes on all of a sudden, and it's totally out of character for you, as if something else has taken over your body and your mind, causing you to do the unthinkable thing, and then leaving you like that, and then you have to pay the consequences for it because it took control of you and made you get very angry and outbursts. Just think about it like a demonic possession, but just think of it as an entity, a frequency that got into your body and did that to you, and then boom, left. And now you got to pay the consequences. You better guard your heart. Put a bubble around you. Pray, meditate, do whatever you can to try to block out those type of instances that it would happen. Because it can creep in, even with a little bitty slither of something. It can creep into you, you all. You got angry and you started having hot flashes. Sir Juice. Well, when I have a certain thought process, I get a hot flash too. But I don't think it's anger, but it could be. I don't know. I rarely am. I'm a very peaceful individual. But there is something that's causing our bodies to get affected. It's having a cause and an effect. It's affecting our bodies in a way that we wouldn't think. Yes. Yes, anything in this, almost anything could consume you. Yes, you also. You're feeling vertigo. You think the world you might always be angry. The world, why did we make these choices? All this stuff, who cares? It's hard to keep hearing and never any answers as to why, Carrie. There's lots of people with lots of different answers in this world as to why things are happening, and I doubt if we'll ever know any answers, the complete answers. We may feel that we know. We may, and it may suit that person, a certain answer that they hear. It may resonate with them, and they may say, okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. That's what it means. That's what's happening right there. And others, you can give an answer to someone else and they don't accept it because it's not resonating with their being and they don't want to hear it. People are waking up to this thing that is over us. There is something over us. It's a heavy energy. Solar flares. In fact, it is like a great awakening that's taking place. You feel like, I need a maid, and that will make you very happy. Well, if you get a maid, if it makes you happy, that's great. You want a happiness in this world. You really do. And it has to be a good kind of happiness. It does. Yeah. You are having heart palpitations and pain in your left ankle. Feels like it's, dislocating, and you're feeling hungry all the time, Sam. There was a period I felt really hungry. I think it was a bit like 2 weeks ago. I thought, why do I want to eat all the time, you all? What if something's causing it, really? What if you're not the only one who got really hungry and everybody else is getting hungry all at the same time, and you're feeling like your bones have been dislocated? Well, this woman one time in one of the videos on here, she woke up from her dream state, and her shoulder, she couldn't move her shoulder. She went to the doctor, had it x-rayed. It was dislocated. They dislocated her shoulder in her dream state, is what they did. Dislocated it. And I'm sure it's like you all, if you've ever, some people said they got to go to the doctor to find out if they can, what's wrong with their bodies, especially if you got the swelling in it and the pains, and you're finding out something physically is wrong with your body and you didn't do nothing. It happened when you woke up. When you woke up, you saw it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's what's going on. You're not sleeping at all, Nadine. You hate going to the grocery store because people are rude. Some people are rude, and some aren't rude. You can make it your business to live a quiet life and mind your own business. People can do that. I try to do it. I really do. I try to live a quiet life and mind my own business. Sometimes that don't even help because people want to get into your business, really. You don't even have to be doing something for some people. They just, that's how they are, and that's sad. And people are being more rude and getting angry a lot easier, and they're taking it out on others. You can see it. Short temper. The patience is only like this right here. Paper thin patience. For some people, are you feeling the headaches and stuff like that? AZ Angel. A lot of rage. Well, thank you. I like walking out here on it. Keeps me moving. It'll look more pretty when the grapevines get leaves and stuff, and the bushes get some leaves. But yeah, it's nice. Thank you. And we got the lovely wind chimes that are on the porch that like to chime. At times, they would love to chime for us. They would, if they're feeling so inclined. See, standing still makes me tired, and I don't want to stand till. I really did. I started getting tired standing there, you all. So are you feeling it? Yeah, it is a beautiful wind chime. It's my favorite. The chemtrails are crazy in Canada. Okay, you can see the sky here, you all. Does anybody have the time? Because I have something to do this and not too long from now. Oh, thank you. So if it's 4:21, it's 5:21 my time. Gina, last night you was getting ready for bed and you was exhausted. Then you couldn't sleep. Oh, wow. Thank you all. You're so welcome, Gina Hall. 5:30, heavy. It sounds beautiful. They are beautiful wind chimes. They say that sound, the frequency can heal your bodies. Isn't that something? Frequencies heal your body. This is my favorite. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm sure you'll see some technologies in the next few months. Really, I'm sure you will. Well, the sun plays a role. It does. It affects us also. And there could be other things that are tied to it too. The earth reacts also, you all, with frequency, vibration plate sprinkled with something on it. Strange dreams, Indiana. Yeah. So you all, are you feeling it? The headaches, the tiredness, the anger issues that you've never had before, body aches. Are you seeing flashes of light with your eyes? Are you having to dodge the light because you think the light is going to come get you, hit you, and you've been down? Are you seeing shadows, shadow figures, or something like that? Heavy energy. Are you hearing loud pitch, very high pitched sounds more than ever in your ears now? All of that. Headaches and no anger. Yeah. We all fuzzy. Oh, I don't watch the weather. I don't know if I'm going to get some severe weather. I think we're supposed to get some rain. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got severe weather at all. I would not be. Because the weather is unpredictable. Even the weather people cannot predict the weather at all. That's right. So yeah, I am going to be going, you all. I just wanted to get on here. Are you feeling it? Because a lot of people are feeling a lot of things that they didn't feel a few years ago. They didn't. It's like our world shifted in frequency. It did. There was a shift in frequency on the earth-wide. So thank you. And with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up, you all. Hit that subscribe button. Can I say that, does it make a difference whether you give it a thumbs up or whether you subscribe? Not on this channel, I don't think, because I think it's suppressed. I really do. Even if you do subscribe, it probably doesn't even show it. It doesn't, because they capped me at 1,000 subscribers for the whole month. But I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to focus on what they're doing. I try my best to tune it out, even though it's hard. When you know someone is deliberately or something is deliberately trying to stop your message from getting out, it takes a strong person. It really does. And thank you all for all your all's encouragement. It really does help me a lot, a ton, more than you could ever realize. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you, Susan, honey, for being on here. Love you all too.